All right, welcome back, everyone. This is a CGC trading card submission. I believe I submitted 27 instead of the 25. That was the minimum. It was $11 a card. With shipping and handling, it's probably more close to $12.50 a card. Not a big difference. What we're going to do is we're going to open these up. Of course, I got an email from CGC with all the grades. I try to refrain from looking, but of course I had to because it's my first submission, so I was a little excited and a little nervous. And very surprised at some of the cards that I got back and what they got, and very surprised of cards that I thought were going to do very well. It's actually quite an eye-opener. I've submitted to CGC for comic book grading. I'm fairly good at, giving grades for that. I'm not that far off, but some of these cards, I was just way off. Positive and negatively. I'm going to rip into this box. My first submission, I'm a little excited just to open them up. I have bought CGC graded cards before. I like the way they looked. I have PSA cards I've graded before. I like the way they look, but I like CGC a little bit better. I just like their cases better. I think their labels a lot better. PGA's got to update their labels. They're just too blah for my taste. But anyways, so I'm going to rip into this and let's see what we got. I'm going to start from the beginning. Okay, these are the more modern cards to the older cards. So I'm going to do from left to right. And we'll see what we got. So this is the packing slip. Okay, so let's start from the left. So this is from Midnight Suns. It was a small card. What do you call these little mini cards? I know what I got on this, which I was pretty psyched on. I actually was kind of surprised that it got a 10. I thought it would get a 9. But this is a card out of 25. So this is, what is that? An 8 out of 25, which is a fairly low number. So the reason why I thought it was going to get less than a 10, the left is smaller than the right. Okay, that was the only reason why. It looks like the top is a little bit more than the bottom too as well. So it's a little skewed to the bottom left. But other than that, I was quite surprised actually. It's got a lot of dust on it. Quite surprised that it got a 10. A gem mint. This one I'll probably sell. I'm not really big into this magic character. All right, so that was a nice surprise. I was quite surprised at that. Now these modern thick cards are going to be very hard to grade, and I thought some of them would do better than I thought. And let's just go through them. So this is Venom. Now I looked at this card. It was pretty nice. I didn't see anything wrong with this card. All the corners, there's no scratches on it. I mean, it was pretty good. But the grade that it got, it was even more astonishing. So, what do they call this? Fat Venom? I thought that was a pretty good name. But it got a 9. For a second, I thought that was an 8. But a 9's not bad. I'll take the 9. Excuse me, I was coming back from a very bad chest cold. All right, Dr. Voodoo. This is the orange. So this is out of 25. This card was close to perfect. I didn't see anything. I cleaned these cards, with a little microfiber cloth. No scratches. You did a little light test. There were no scratches on the surface. Nothing. I couldn't find anything wrong with this card. It got 8. Not exactly sure why I got an 8. This little white tick here, I don't remember that. I wouldn't have submitted it if it had this little white. Or maybe I did submit it because it was at 25, but I thought I was going to get a 9 at least. But there is nothing wrong with this card at all. The surface was impeccable, clean, no fingerprints. It should have gotten a 9. Minimum. Now, I looked online with these cards. Almost impossible to get a 10. Almost impossible. 9s, yes, but a lot of 8s, a lot of 8.5s, which is kind of annoying. So this is another one. Storm, 1 out of 25. So this one's 16 out of 25. This Doctor Strange. Doctor Voodoo was 11 out of 25. These I'm going to put up for sale because I really don't have any desire to keep these. I only did this because I wanted to see the cards. They're beautiful cards, but I have no desire to keep them. But this is Storm. So 18 out of 25. Again, this was, I thought, a very nice looking card. I got a low grade. I see absolutely nothing wrong with this card. That's part of the card. Is it part of? Yeah, that's part of the artwork. That corner. Got 8.5. Beautiful card. But I see absolutely nothing wrong with these cards. Maybe that top corner. But I've seen 10s with corners that have been whitened. That had white corners. So that's why I was a little skeptical on, these grades. I was like, how did that get an 8.5? It should have got a 9 at least. Minimum 9. All right, so this is another card. I mean, Johnny Blaze, I just wanted to test these cards out. This is just a base card. It's nothing crazy. I thought it looked impeccable. No scratches on the surface. No corner wear. Nothing. I don't know what that is. Now, that could have caused the big problem. I wouldn't have submitted that if it was like that. With this big ding here. Yeah, I wouldn't have submitted that like that. Anyways, this got an 8. So, this being an 8, this Voodoo being 8, which I see absolutely nothing wrong with. All right, this being an 8, because now I see this. I don't know where that came from, but I could understand why they gave it an 8 then. Okay, but I wouldn't have submitted that card. But 8 to an 8 with almost a perfect card, that's a little sketchy. I'm not very happy with that situation. Okay, so this was an Ultra Shades. Again, I only submitted it to see how it would look. I mean, what grade it would get. Maybe that top right corner is no bueno. But other than that, it looks pretty good. So let's see. This is Morbius, one of my favorite characters. I don't know why it has so much dust in it. This is a short print. I like how they say that. I didn't realize it was short printed. But it's a short print, and this got an 8.5. So I'll take it. Take it. So this is Mighty Thor. It's Jane Foster, 177 out of 200. Is that a white corner? Yeah. I think they dinged these up. There is no way I would have submitted that. No way. I would not have submitted that like that. It's pretty. That's pretty beat up in the back. So it's a gold medallion, and I got a 7.5. So that's pretty low. That's bogus. That's bogus. I would never have submitted that like that, nor that 8.5 one. So this is I see a little white in that corner. That could have been me. 139 out of 200. This is Valkyrie. I submitted these cards with their gold. You know, I just wanted to see what they got. 8.5. I was expecting a 9 on this. Yeah, that corner, that was not like that when I sent it in. There's no way. It's so apparent. I would have never submitted that way. Again, these cards, these modern cards, these thick cards, very hard to grade. We're talking Marvel Masterpieces. Forget it. You'll never get a 10. If you got a 10, keep it. All right? Or sell it at a high value. Because they're almost impossible. I would never grade any of my cards Marvel Masterpieces unless I think it is absolutely flawless. The top right corner doesn't look great. Yeah, that could be a white spot right there. Yeah, I wonder what this got. It's a green. Rachel Van Helsing. Got an 8. Okay. I thought these were very cool looking cards, so I submitted them. Oh, man, these corners, these are, I don't know what. Look at that. There's no way I would have submitted that way. This one, too. This is so fucked, so messed up. There's no way I would have submitted this. An 8. This did better than I thought it would. But look at that. Danny Ketch. Spirit of Vengeance. Beautiful card. I only got this graded because of that. I thought it was a beautiful card. Okay, this is Dr. Voodoo, because I was going to do the Dr. Voodoos, sell them together. Real name is Jericho Drum. Yo, these corners, man. There is no way I would have submitted these with these corners. Come on, focus. What is that? Is that part of the card? I don't know. Let's see what we got, though. This is green. We got a 9. That's a surprise. All right, we got another Cosmic Ghost Rider. This was another very cool card. I think there was something wrong with this, but I wanted to submit it because I thought it looked pretty cool. 7.5. Yeah, this card I think was the worst one out of all of them. This Mighty Thor one, I have no idea why it did so horribly. But this one I know I had a problem. Like this bottom here. See all that whiting? That I knew, but I just love this card. I had to get it cased. I love how Cosmic Ghost Rider came into play. As you can see, if you guys don't know, it's an old story. I mean, it's been around for a while, but this is a Punisher's symbol on his chest. It's actually the Punisher. All right, and it's a very interesting story. You guys could look it up, but I thought it was very well put together. All right, this is Spellcraft. Look at that white. Dude, they messed these up, man. I'm telling you. I would not have submitted that way. Any white corners, forget it. It's over. It's game over. All right? In cards, it's over. Now that one, that I probably submitted. That I probably did. But this was probably one of my cooler cards. It's with, what? It's got a 9? Dude, they got a 9? Oh my God. But it was Blade and Venom. Blade and Wolverine. I thought that was a pretty cool combo. But this got a 9? See, that's why I'm saying it's so off. It is so off. It's insane. Look at that bottom. And then you look at this Danny Ketch Cosmic Ghost Rider. Look at that bottom. And such a disparity. And there's nothing wrong with these surfaces. I checked every single one of them. All right, I'll take it. All right, what we got here? Oh, okay, so this is the Marvel Masterpieces. I only did this one because it was a 49 out of 9. I thought it was a weird number. I don't know why this numbering is so off. I mean, so weird. It's not orange. So maybe if someone can tell me what it is, that'll be great. This is Scar. Okay, major appearance, Scar, Son of Hulk, #1 of 2008. Marvel Masterpieces of 2000. I'm sorry, 2020. It was a cool card. I just wanted to see what it would get. So this is the Marvel Masterpieces. These are all from my collection. This was probably one of the better ones that were cut the best, and the surface was very good. You get a little whitening on the bottom left here, but other than that, I think a lot of it came off because of the back, because of the bottom here. See that? A lot of these 2021s were horribly cut, but I just wanted to see what the better one would look like. This is Blade, 10/17 out of 14.99. This was I thought just a very cool looking card. That's why I got it. Graded. Tier 2. And that Scar is a Tier 4. Maybe that's why it was in silver and not orange. But here we go. 8. See? These are very tough to grade. Be happy you get a 9. All right, so here we go. These are 1992, I want to say. Yeah, 1992. Marvel Masterpieces #1. All right, these are all the Battle Spectrums. And some of these did exceptionally well. I'm very surprised. And I just noticed that on the logo. What is that? The hologram. Oh, I see. Very cool. Anyways, so this is Silver Surfer versus Thanos. Some of these did very well. See, now this kind of bothers me. I just saw the grade. I know what it is. All right. 1992. This got a 10. It just boggles me because I mean, I'll accept it, but see that white corner? That's the white corner I'm talking about. If you got a white corner, forget it. It's over. These, I don't know why it graded so well. I mean, they did well. I mean, I thought they were cut very nicely and stuff like that. Maybe that little white spot stopped it from getting a Gem Mint 10. The pristine. Sorry for the coughing. All right, here's another one. Now, they didn't all get 10s. I know that for a fact. Even when I submitted them. But I was not expecting a 10 at all. Here's another one. We'll go through this fairly quickly. 7.5. Little whitening here on the bottom. I was expecting no more than a 8 from these things. So that's a 7.5. I have no idea why. I mean, it looks pretty damn good. All right, Wolverine versus Sabretooth. Okay, these are the other set. So, it's a beautiful card. Gorgeous. Jusko, you the man. And so this one got a 7. Not exactly sure why. I mean, this card looked beautiful. Anyways, so that's the lowest #1 right now. All right, so here's another Wolverine versus Sabretooth. I already know what this one is. Boom. It's got a 10. I think this card looks almost the same as the other card. But what do I know? What do I know? So those two, very cool. I think I'm going to try and collect a set of the 5 out of 10. Not a pristine. I don't know what's involved with pristine. Here's Spider-Man versus Venom. I'm just going to turn these around real quick. Just do a little quick look. 8.5. Not bad. Yeah. Okay, so this one's an 8. Yeah, this is, I guess these are harder because they're black. They're more dark. See that corner white? Yeah, I don't know why this one did so low, so bad. Thought this was probably one of the better ones. Anyways, so that's an 8. Got a lot of 8s here. It's not too bad, right? You got the Thing versus the Hulk. 8.5. That's it. Got another one. I submitted 2 of each. So you see there's, damn, I don't remember that. Maybe I did submit that like that. What does this get? A 9! How did I get a 9? Oh my gosh. I'm flabbergasted, guys. I don't know what to say. Anyways. Weird. Okay, this Captain versus Red Skull. Just gonna go real quick. 9. Very nice. So these I expect 9s, maybe even 8.5. That 7 was out of this world. I don't know what that was about. Another Cap versus Red Skull. 7. Oh my god. Yeah, it's the white spot. Yeah, this deserves a 7. I could have submitted this way. Just so I had 2 of each. Yeah, this is terrible. I don't know why I even put this in. All right, that deserves a 7. That I'll agree with. That's a 7. All right, and so, but everyone loves, only did this because people love it so much. This character. I get it, but I don't get it. All right, so this is Deadpool Strikes. 1994 Flair. I thought this looked pretty good, and I got a 9. I'm not in love with the art. This is probably going to go up for sale anyways. So, and last one. Whoa. Got too heavy. This is, of course, they're going to grade this one fairly hard. Not sure what it got. I thought it looked pretty good. This is a Power Blast 16 of 18 of the set. I thought this whole thing looked pretty damn good. Got an 8. Got an 8. What can I say? I wouldn't have been mad for a 9, but this 8, that's pretty low. Considering I see absolutely nothing wrong with this. I see nothing wrong with this. That's on the case. I don't know, what do you think that is? That spot right there. Not sure. But that shouldn't have brought it down to an 8. Anyways, so there you have it. These 10 for Magic. Sabretooth Wolverine, 10. Silver Surfer and Thanos, 10. This is a pretty cool card. A lot of action there. And I think that's it. That's all I'm gonna that I have to offer you guys right now. So thanks for watching, and I'll probably do another submission. Hopefully, you know, it'll be a little bit more rigorous with the testing. I mean, with the checking. So these are beautiful cases. Like how they stack together. Not much movement. You know, they should stand when they're stacked up like that. So only 3 10s, some 9s. All right. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good one. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful card. Ta-ta.